Dear friends, we are waiting for the last guys with coffee. So, dear friends, today I would like to present the idea of the modern museum that is being built in the province. This museum is telling the story of the person, Father Jerzy Popiełuszko, who was murdered by the communist regime. He was the spiritual leader of the Polish Solidarity movement, a very important person for the local community and the whole of Poland. Now I would like to welcome Mr. Mirosław Nizio, who is author of this project. He is a very famous Polish designer who will tell us about this new project, how to build a modern museum in the province that the people want to go there. I would like to give him the floor, but I'm sorry before. I would like to invite Deputy Marshal Podlasie Voivodeship, Wiesława Burnos. Guys, thanks for this lady. We had our concert yesterday. Do you remember this concert? So the huge bravo for this lady.
Dzień dobry Państwu.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Bardzo się cieszę, że znowu dzisiaj spotykam się z Wami.
I'm very glad that I'm able to meet you again today.
Dla mnie dzisiejsze spotkanie jest bardzo ważne.
For me, the meeting with you and the possibility to meet you again is very, very important.
Bo zaczynamy budowę muzeum dużego, nowoczesnego, poświęconego naszemu kapłanowi.
Because we are starting to build a big and very important museum that is dedicated to a very important figure, our priest.
Ja, co prawda, nie znałam księdza Jerzego Popiełuszki,
I didn't have the opportunity to meet Blessed Father Jerzy Popiełuszko,
ale znałam mamę, tatę, rodzeństwo i bratanka. Znam.
but I have the opportunity to know and still know his father and mother and his nephew and his brother.
Mieszkam niedaleko wsi Okopy,
I live near the village of Okopy,
tam gdzie będziemy budować to muzeum i gdzie urodził się ksiądz Jerzy Popiełuszko.
It is the location where we will build the museum and the location where Blessed Father Jerzy Popiełuszko was born.
Bardzo nam zależy na tym, ażeby to muzeum to nie było tylko muzeum, ale żeby to było przesłanie na cały świat, na całą Polskę i nie tylko Polskę, ale właśnie na cały świat o tym, jak w życiu każdego z nas i narodów jest ważna wolność.
And we intend for this institution not to be only a museum, but also a message not only to Poles and to people living in Poland, but a message to the whole world how important freedom is.
Bardzo Was proszę, mówcie w swoich ojczyznach o tym muzeum, o naszym księdzu, o wolności, która wyszła z tej ziemi.
Please, I have a request. If you can only tell in your countries, in your homelands, about Blessed Father Jerzy Popiełuszko and about the freedom he was speaking for.
No i niezmiennie, tak jak wczoraj, zapraszam bardzo do nas, na nasze Podlasie. Zawsze Was będziemy gościć, witać i dziękuję, że miałam możliwość Was poznać.
And nothing has changed since yesterday. I still want to invite you to come back to Podlasie, to our Podlasie. You are always welcome here. Thank you.
Dziękuję.
Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Mirek. I would like to present an unusual project which I worked for almost 5 years. And I will present shortly the idea of architecture. This we're talking about priest Popiełuszko, blessed. So the project is very deep with involving of emotion. And this project is very special for me because of this heritage and the person who is behind it. This is the sketches of mine 5 years ago when I started thinking about this project. Foundation of Jerzy Popiełuszko invited me to create something unusual. On the beginning, I was a little bit afraid that the story about priest Jerzy, it's so deep, it's so difficult, so it would be difficult for me to create something which would be understandable for every generation. And because of the location, Okopy, very small village when he was born, this was difficult more. I'll be not talking about his life because the picture exactly show how he was fighting for people, how was he praying, how he was as a person during his life, as a priest, as a person. And everything which we know about him, I didn't meet him personally, but when you read about his story, it breaks your heart. This is why my team and the family of foundation, we started to think about everything which is involved, everything, people, memories, and the context. I spent so many times in the place when he was born, and exactly we know that the house when he was born is still here as a memory. This is the house. The house changed a little bit during these years, but these archives and the picture of his life brought me to the situation when I have in my mind something which I was thinking as the best of something could stand here without destroying the context. We're talking about houses, wooden houses, and we're talking about churches, we're talking about chapels, wooden chapels. This you see how the chapels looks like. When you look at the chapels, you see the time. And this is something which I thought as important to be inspired. And because the context and because the balance between something could stand, between something which you see should be created as small, as not huge, as not overwhelming in this place. This is why I was thinking about something which is modern, but something, when you look at this modern shape, as I thought, inspired by churches and chapels, you see the stone, you see the texture, and you see broken soul. And the broken soul you see in this very simple shape, which is not symmetrical. When you go closer, you see the level of not perfection. The night will explore the power of life, and the light is the body of the spirit. The life and light go together. And symbolically, light is going through this narration to show how the life become important in our heart. This is some of the perspective of the house. I will never trying to say it's a museum, it's a rather house for everybody. And this object, museum, house of Jerzy Popiełuszko, it's seen right now from the view of the forest. So when you look at from the front, you see this unusual simple shape. When you go around it, it's become something which explore a memory of Jerzy, priest Jerzy, and bring the memory of how he was murdered. And this go together, the shape, which you see on the beginning, and the horizontal element, which brings something unusual to the emotion. I will show you how it's expressed in this elevation, especially during the night. The light exploding, moving, and creating a symbolics which you can see with your eye, with your emotion, because every architecture should be surprised, should be something which you go in and finding yourself. This is why in this level of cutting on this building, you can see crosses, you can see shapes, you can see names of priests. And this is what I am talking about. When you go closer, you see the place of memory when he was murdered, Tama. You see the texture, you see uneven surfaces, the blocks 1 meter by half a meter are made in the structure of sources which you took from the ground, so that even movable elements express the life, the beautiful life, and the death. You can feel and you can hear the floating water, which remind a life which is still here, and remind this timing when he was murdered brutally. You can see this visualization from the above. You see the balance of the shapes, you see the lights floating. Especially I would like to see, and I'm always waiting for the execution of the project, which you never expect what you can find. And you can find here unusual places for yourself. It's auditorium, it's a place for reflection, and a place for prayer. And this is a space, surprisingly, you can explore going in, because if you can see, you can actually see this space, almost 12 meters high, being there, not seeing that outside. So what you see is the power of light, and you see these elements, broken windows, which give the light penetration to explore, to give this place the emotional, strong power of light. You can see here you have some pedestals, you have books, you have explore a life of priest of Popiełuszko. You can see the timing and the place, a small, which we not wanted to create any church, bring the people here to be with yourself and with the memory. This is the entry to this house. You can see inside this uneven surface of the elevation. You see from behind how light of daylight coming to interior. You saw before a different movement of light from inside and outside. This is the floor plan, which you can see as is presented in design, that the middle of this house is a chapel. It's a place of relaxation. Around that, you can go and explore a life of priest Jerzy. We have something which we thought about it. It's a small house in Warsaw, ulica Chłodna, when he was living as a priest during 80s. And this is a collection of everything he was surrounding by books, memories. He was here, having here a kind of place where people gather. They talk, they trying to resolve the problems, they're trying to be together. And this, we want to take and bring to this space as a recreation. We try to, every detail, take from here and create in this space a space which absolutely originally bring this memory to life. Some of the spaces I will not describe as much. An unusual space I was trying to create, unusual to every exhibition we actually trying to create, because a difference between this what we're talking about. It's not exhibition. It's a narration of life of priest of Jerzy in the matter of tools as simple: light, pictures, witnesses, and some artifacts. I didn't want to present and create space which is a kind of, like you see everywhere, printed on the walls. Drawings. This is something I create as a light power, bringing the pictures by projection on the walls, on the surface walls. So you can feel that the life of narration of priest of Jerzy is coming from this texture. This is some of the elements you can see is take you to this journey. The light you can see by horizontal line is blinking from the time he was born and he was murdered. And that time, you can see the light is coming down. It's creating something which symbolically is very understandable. And this is my sketch 5 years ago, which I done by my hand. I love sketches. I love going deep and deeper to the context, to everything which brought me to the level that we could together understand what should be built and what the place should become. Thank you very much.
So hello again. We're running a little behind, so Let's try to condense this next important announcement and go over to the all-important ceremony for the certificates after. And I guess nobody of us wants to miss lunch and be on time for the workshop this afternoon. But what a great start already this morning of our last conference day. And I know, as one of the former winners of the European Museum of the Year Award in 22 for the Museum of the Mind in the Netherlands, what tension must be with you. So I could give the keynote in Barcelona the year after, and the edition of 23. And it was a great dive into all the knowledge, innovation, and excellence, and well-deserved encouragement of our colleagues. It's so great to see here these days and to hear that EMYA brings together this excellence from all over Europe. Museums have taken on and are taking on activist standpoints, promoting social justice, human rights, open themselves as democratic spaces. And, as yesterday said, brave spaces as too. Yes, it felt as a warm bath there in Barcelona. So then I became a trustee and was emerged again last year in Portimao in our great program. Dense, packed, but great and rewarding. And now we are here in beautiful Białystok. Hope you could carve out 1 minute to see the city and other cultural assets. And because of our host is the great pride winner of last year's Council of Europe Museum Prize, the Sybir Memorial Museum. And I'm here, as in the program is mentioned, to announce to you our host for next year. And a small, maybe a new tradition is starting here today, because our next host is this year's winner of the Council of Europe Museum Prize, and that is, of course, the House of the Basque Language in Bilbao. We'll go to Bilbao next year, yay! Thank you very much. The seed was planted in Strasbourg at the ceremony of handing out the Council of Europe Museum Prize. And it's with great joy that I introduce to you the inspiring director, Jordana Akususa Atusha, from the House of Basque Language. And she will address us in a few sentences. And we love being in your beautiful city. Someone just asked me, is it in Europe? Yes, it's in Europe. Is it by the sea? Yes, it's by the sea. But of course, we're not there on a holiday. We're going to work and enjoy and immerse yourself once more in our beautiful museum excellence community. Jordana.
Good morning, everyone. We are really happy and proud to be the next host of the EMYA annual conference and award ceremony. And I hope that Euskararen Etxea, the House of the Basque Language and the Basque Territory of Vizcaya, will be as welcoming as the Sybir Memorial Museum and the city of Białystok. You are a model for us, and I hope we meet each other next year in Bilbao. Thank you.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
We are. Thank you. Are you ready? Because we are ready. Presenting the certificates to the museums nominated in this year EMYA edition. Each certificate signifies the excellence and well-deserved recognition of the museum commitment, creativity, and impact on the local communities. Congratulations to all of you.
Yeah, congratulations to all of you or to all nominees. As a national correspondent of Poland, I would like to thank the Memorial Museum of Sybir for such a great conference, and it was a pleasure to be here with you. All nominations are equal, but we decided to call you in alphabetical order. So,
Salon Stolz, Austria. Please join me on stage.
Wien Museum, Austria.
Foundation Museum of Artaci.
Przeczytaj jeszcze raz.
Foundation Museum of Artaci.
Congratulations. Carl Nielsen Museum, Denmark.
And Syrian Oppidum and Archaeological Museum, France.
Congratulations. Savoisier Museum, France.
National Navy Museum, France.
Maria Callas Museum, Greece.
House of Music, Hungary.
Hetlo Palace, Netherlands.
Open Air Museum at Hogeland, Netherlands.
Museum Arnhem, Netherlands.
Miffy Museum, Netherlands.
Natural History Museum, University of Oslo, Norway.
Coastal Express Museum, Norway.
Thank you. Thank you. This is a great moment. Thank you.
Muzeum of Photography Krakow, Polska.
Krzysztofory Palace, Poland.
Czytamy.
Under the Swan Pharmacy, Department of the Leon Wyczółkowski District Museum in Bydgoszcz, Poland.
Ja przeczytam.
Gratulacje.
Chociaż bardzo dalej.
Museum of Amber, Department of Museum of Gdańsk, Poland.
Gratulacje.
Say a big yes to Amber. And please meet Renata, who is the head of the Amber Museum, Kinga, who made it possible, and our Vice Director, Tomasz.
Central Museum of Textiles in Łódź, Poland.
Dziękujemy bardzo. Okay, so we are now moving to Portugal. Alvor Lifeboat Interpretation Center, Portugal. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Serralves Museum, Portugal.
Collective Memory Point, Romania.
Thank you.
House of the Volcanoes, Lanzarote, Spain.
Euskara Nexta, the Basque Language Interpretation Center, Bilbao, Spain.
Medical History Museum, Sweden.
Enter Technikwelt Solothurn, Switzerland.
International Museum on the Reformation, Switzerland.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Muso, Switzerland.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Glacier Garden, Lucerne, Switzerland.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Here's bronze. İşbank Museum of Painting and Sculpture, Turkey.
Bodrum Underwater Archaeology Museum, Turkey.
Istanbul Museum of Modern Art, Turkey.
Korsaks Museum of Ukrainian Modern Art, Ukraine.
Thank you.
Thank you for
This
support.
is Korsaks. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Our team, great team.
Manchester Museum, United Kingdom.
Thank you. Gonna hold it. You go to the Just move. Thank you.
And last but not least, Sainsbury Centre, United Kingdom. Thank you very much. Can we hear a round of applause for every nominee and all of them? Okay, unless there are not any organizational information, we can move to common photography. Or,
Group
Pedro?
photo. Group photo of all nominees. Will you introduce the group photo?
Group photo or something?
So, thank you for the opportunity, dear hosts. Now, just to say, I'd like to ask Piotr to come here because he's the man of the house, not me. I'm just a guest, but glad to help.
So we just...
So, just to remind you that for those, while you are composing for the group photo, we still have 1 or 2 openings for the workshops left, so you can still register. And some of you, national correspondents, will be present on the post-launch meeting, but you are aware of that, I presume. And since we cannot assist Jagiellonia versus Pogoń, unfortunately, we will have a better place to stay, which is the gala. So at what time do the people need to be here?
They should be 6:15 here because we start sharply at 6. There will be, as it was yesterday, 3 sound signs, and the third one will inform you that it's the right time to be in place. Okay, so keep that in mind. And now for the photographs.
Yes, but you can start preparing. But on my personal behalf, I don't know if my chair of judges and my chair of trustees lets me do that, but on behalf of the EMF, we again thank the beautiful team of Muzeum Pamięci Sybiru. Dziękuję bardzo. Dziękuję bardzo.
And it was a true pleasure.
If it wasn't for Marcin, you didn't have presentations. Well done.
Thanks a lot. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. You know, it's a whole team of people, and that's most important, that we manage as a team here in Białystok, in Sybir Memorial Museum, but also thanks to a great cooperation with EMF Poland, with Dominika, with Michał, with all the people, because they did also a great job, and they need to thank you as well, and the great cooperation with EMF and EMYA judges, and Pedro, you as
yes,
well.
I'm Pedro.
Because he invited you to the match of Jagiellonia. I can't say more thank you than that. So.
And of course, I already helped the local economy with a Jagiellonia shirt for my son that I'm bringing back. Well, let's quit all these emotions and let's go to the emotion of joy of the group photo. Please come to the stage.
please take your certificates with you. An announcement, last minute one, but let's do it.
Jeden mikrofon.
Teraz?
Aha, bo jeszcze robią, dobra, nie.
Krzysiek. Krzyku.